Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today about someone in your life. You've been feeling distance from this person lately, and it's been weighing heavily on your heart. The emotional wall between you both is growing stronger each day, and you can feel it. Your person is suffering in silence right now, feeling the weight of your disappointment and distrust. Those dreams you've been having about them aren't random. They're this person's energy reaching out to you, trying to bridge the gap that's formed between your hearts. The fact that you found this message today is not a coincidence. Divine timing brought you here because something important needs to be revealed about what's really happening in this connection. This person's heart is breaking because they feel you've lost trust in them completely. They believe you see them only as their mistakes, nothing more. Archangel Michael sees both sides of this painful situation, and he wants you to understand the full truth before it's too late. The message he has for you today could change everything about this relationship and determine whether it survives or ends forever. This relationship is reaching a critical point of no return right now. Your person feels completely trapped by their past mistakes, reliving them every single day through your eyes. Every day that passes, they withdraw further into guilt and shame, pulling away from you emotionally. They truly believe you'll never fully forgive them, no matter what they do or how much they've changed. The weight of unforgiveness is creating a thick spiritual barrier between you both that gets harder to break through with each passing moment. They're seriously considering walking away permanently because the pain of staying in this state has become unbearable for them. This isn't just about one person's feelings anymore. Both of your souls are suffering deeply from this situation. The divine connection that once felt so natural and strong between you is weakening rapidly. If this pattern continues much longer, you'll lose something precious and irreplaceable that can never be recreated the same way again. Archangel Michael reveals that this is actually a spiritual test for both of you. The outcome of this test will determine whether this soul connection survives and grows stronger, or whether it ends and both of you carry this pain forward into future relationships. Time is running out to heal this wound before it becomes permanent and damages both of your hearts beyond repair. Notice how your conversations with this person have become surface, level, and carefully guarded. The spontaneous laughter and natural ease you once shared together has completely disappeared. Your person walks on eggshells around you constantly, terrified of saying or doing anything that might trigger memories of their mistakes. They apologize excessively now, even for the smallest things that don't really matter. You catch yourself bringing up past hurts during completely unrelated discussions, using old wounds as weapons when you feel vulnerable or hurt. The physical distance between you has increased noticeably. Less touching, less warmth, less of those natural moments of affection. Your person's eyes show deep sadness even when they're smiling at you. They've stopped sharing their deeper thoughts and feelings, keeping everything light and safe. You notice them watching your reactions constantly, always checking if you're upset, always seeking signs of approval or forgiveness. The energy between you feels heavy and exhausting instead of uplifting. Your person has quietly withdrawn from making any future plans together, as if they don't believe there really is a future. They seem resigned to staying in what feels like relationship purgatory. Not fully together, not fully apart. Arguments between you escalate quickly now because the underlying resentment and pain haven't actually healed. Your intuition keeps telling you that something is actively breaking between you both. You've had dreams where you're separated from this person, or where you can see them but can't reach them no matter how hard you try. The spiritual connection that once felt effortless now requires constant work and energy. Both of you carefully avoid certain topics that might trigger conflict or bring up the past. Your person's self-worth and confidence have visibly declined since their mistakes happened, and you can see it in everything they do. Archangel Michael wants to reveal something crucial that you haven't been able to see clearly. Your person has genuinely transformed on a deep soul level since their mistakes occurred. The actions they took that hurt you came from a wounded, unhealed version of themselves that no longer exists in the same way. They've been doing deep inner work and healing that you haven't witnessed or acknowledged because you've been focused on the pain they caused. Your person is not the same soul who hurt you back then. Archangel Michael shows that you're holding them accountable to their old self, the person they used to be rather than who they've become. The continuous punishment and withheld trust is now blocking both of your spiritual growth and evolution. Your person's remorse and regret are completely authentic and profound. They carry the weight of what they did every single day. They're living in constant fear of losing you completely, and this fear is paralyzing them. The lack of trust you're showing them is actually causing more damage to the relationship now than their original mistake did. Archangel Michael sees the genuine love your person holds for you in their heart. Their greatest source of suffering isn't their own guilt. It's knowing that they caused you so much pain. From the divine perspective, forgiveness is desperately needed for both of your souls to evolve and grow. Your healing journey requires releasing the identity of being the wounded one in this relationship. Your person needs to release the identity of being the one who failed. This painful situation is actually a spiritual opportunity disguised as relationship suffering. The universe is calling both of you to step into a higher, more evolved level of love. True soul connections require the courage to genuinely forgive and choose to trust again. Holding on to past pain creates spiritual stagnation that affects every area of your life, not just this relationship. Archangel Michael offers specific guidance for healing this sacred connection between you. Begin by having honest communication about where you're truly stuck emotionally. Stop pretending everything is fine when it isn't. Say this prayer each morning. Archangel Michael, help me see this person clearly as they are now, not as they were. Guide me to forgiveness and renewed trust. Surround us both with your healing blue light. Practice this powerful visualization technique. Close your eyes and see your person surrounded in bright, healing light. Imagine all their guilt, shame, and fear dissolving in this light. See them as their highest, most healed self. This practice begins to shift your energy toward them. Make a conscious effort to separate their past mistakes from their present reality. Who they were then is not who they are now. Create sacred space in your heart for your person to show you who they've become through their actions. Set aside specific time to genuinely acknowledge the positive changes they've made that you've been overlooking or dismissing. Write down actual evidence of their transformation that you've been ignoring because you were afraid to hope. Be honest with yourself about what you've seen. Release the need to keep them in perpetual debt for their past actions. Understand that withholding trust indefinitely is actually a form of ongoing punishment that prevents healing. Ask yourself this difficult question. Am I truly committed to healing this relationship, or am I more committed to being right and staying hurt? Practice the cord-cutting meditation specifically for releasing old pain from this relationship while keeping the love connection intact. Visualize Archangel Michael's sword cutting away the painful memories while leaving the soul bond strong. Use blue light protection while having vulnerable conversations about rebuilding trust. Understand the important difference between wisdom learned from experience and unforgiveness that refuses to see change. Honor your own healing journey while simultaneously allowing your person space to demonstrate their growth through consistent actions. Practice finding one thing each day to genuinely appreciate about your person and speak it out loud to them. Archangel Michael reveals what your person is experiencing internally, but cannot express to you. They wake up every single day hoping for a chance to prove themselves worthy of your trust again. Every moment when they see disappointment in your eyes completely crushes their spirit and hope. They're exhausted from constantly trying to earn back what was freely given to them before their mistakes. Your person questions every day whether they should stay and keep trying, or whether they should set you free from the pain their presence causes. They see the hurt in your eyes and blame themselves constantly for putting it there. The weight of your distrust feels heavier to them than any other punishment could ever be. They've changed and grown in significant ways that you haven't acknowledged or even noticed. Your person is afraid to be fully themselves around you now because they don't want to disappoint you again. They believe you see them only as their worst moment, their biggest failure, and nothing else matters. The constant effort to prove their worthiness is literally draining their life force and energy. They long desperately for the ease and natural trust you once shared together. Your person feels like they're serving a life sentence in relationship prison, with no possibility of parole. They want to move forward and build something new with you, but they feel you keep pulling them backward into the past. The love is definitely still there in their heart, but it's suffocating under the heavy weight of unforgiveness. They're slowly losing hope that things will ever feel easy and natural between you again. Your person's biggest fear is being forever defined by their mistakes rather than by their growth. They see the walls you've built and your constant guardedness, and it breaks their heart every single day. Part of them is already giving up on ever being fully forgiven or trusted again. You're standing at a major crossroads in this relationship right now. One path leads to continued mistrust, resentment, and eventual separation that will hurt you both deeply. The other path leads to genuine healing and the possibility of an even deeper connection than you had before. Neither choice is wrong, but both require real courage and honesty. Staying together while continuing to withhold trust creates a slow, painful death for love. Archangel Michael asks you directly, are you truly willing to let go of the past and rebuild this relationship with fresh eyes and an open heart? This isn't about forgetting what happened or pretending the pain never existed. It's about making a conscious choice not to let the past control your present and future anymore. Your person desperately needs to know if there's real hope for genuine restoration and trust. Keeping them in this limbo state of uncertainty is causing serious spiritual harm to both of your souls. The universe is asking you to make a clear, definite decision about this relationship. Half forgiveness is actually just unforgiveness wearing a disguise. Your person deserves to know where they truly stand with you. The relationship cannot heal and grow in an atmosphere of constant doubt and fear. Trust must be given as a conscious, brave choice, not earned forever through endless proving. If you choose to genuinely rebuild this relationship, commit to doing it fully and consciously with your whole heart. Create a symbolic fresh start moment together where you both acknowledge leaving the old painful patterns behind. Consider a release ceremony where you both consciously let go of the old relationship identity that was built on pain and mistrust. Begin building new positive memories together that aren't connected to past pain and mistakes. Establish clear, honest communication about your fears and concerns when they arise, without attacking or blaming. Your person needs explicit permission from you to be imperfect and human, without every mistake triggering the trauma of the past. Practice seeing them with completely fresh eyes each day, as if meeting them new. Archangel Michael offers his special blessing for couples who are choosing the brave path of healing together. Speak your commitment to moving forward out loud to each other. Words have power. Set clear intentions together about what you want your relationship's future to look like. Take time to acknowledge the growth both of you have experienced through this painful process. Create simple rituals and practices that rebuild intimacy and trust gradually over time. Understand deeply that healing isn't linear. There will be difficult days when old pain resurfaces, And that's completely normal. Have a specific plan for what you'll both do when old pain comes up again, because it will. Celebrate the small victories together in rebuilding trust and connection. Recognize the importance of both partners doing their own individual healing work separately. Don't hesitate to seek outside support if you need it: therapy, counseling, or spiritual guidance. Trust the divine timing of this healing journey unfolding. Know that transformed relationships can actually become stronger and deeper than they were before the breaking. This difficult experience can deepen your soul connection permanently if you both allow it. Archangel Michael stands ready right now to support whatever decision you make about this relationship. The spiritual realm celebrates and supports those who choose the difficult path of forgiveness and growth. Today is the perfect moment to begin this healing journey. Don't wait any longer. Speak honestly to your person about what you've realized through this message. Start implementing the daily protection and healing practices immediately to support this process. Trust completely that divine guidance will support every single step you take toward healing. Your relationship's healing serves a higher purpose beyond just the two of you. Other couples will benefit from witnessing the love you choose to rebuild together. Show your appreciation for this important divine message by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the angelic support available for your healing journey. The breakthrough you've been praying for begins right now in this moment. Archangel Michael's blue healing light surrounds both of you with protection and love. Trust the process and trust your person's genuine transformation.